Welcome to the quick test. So today we will learn about the types of cloud computing. Let's start. So in cloud computing, we have main three types of cloud computing. That first one is public, the second one is private, and third one is hybrid. Okay, let's go in details. So here we see the public cloud refers to cloud services provided by third-party providers over the internet. The second thing is resources such as computing power, storage, and applications are shared among multiple users and organizations. Okay, तो इन दो पॉइंट्स को देख लेते हैं पहले. फॉर पब्लिक प्रोवाइडर, सपोज ये हमारा क्लाउड प्रोवाइडर है. ठीक है, इट हैज सम डेटा सेंटर्स. ओके, इन डेटा सेंटर्स में वी डेफिनेटली हैव मल्टीपल सर्वर्स. ओके, ये है, ये है, ये है. ठीक है, ये कनेक्टेड है आपस में. सो दिस इज बेसिकली अ पब्लिक क्लाउड. ओके, सो अगर एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, सपोज दिस इज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, कोई एक यूजर भी है, these both are isolated. Okay, these are not connected definitely. So अगर ये public cloud है and this an organization needs an virtual environment or the virtual server, it will go over the cloud or the data center and it will assign some server to this building or or this organization to be correct. And yeah, it will connect over the internet. Even the organization can use VPN, but that's a different scenario. We'll see it later. Now, this data center has some computing power, or the server has some computing power resources that is assigned to this organization. Now, there's another user. This is isolated, already told you. And if it want to have some database server or virtual server again, then the cloud provider will assign some computing power to it also. Okay, this is also over the internet. But here we see this data center has the resources shared already, because this organization is taking some of the resources of computing power and this user is also taking some of the computing power here. So this basically means that the resources and the applications are shared among these organization and the user. So इससे पे एज यू गो मॉडल भी हमें प्रोवाइड होता है क्लाउड में, जिससे हमें सिर्फ वो ही पे करना पड़ेगा फॉर द सर्विस दैट वी आर कंज्यूमिंग, उसके अलावा एक्स्ट्रा नहीं. काइंड ऑफ रेंटिंग. ओके, सो इट ऑल्सो allows the users to scale resources up and down on demand. वही, अगर मुझे एक और रिसोर्स चाहिए, एक और कंप्यूटिंग सर्वर चाहिए, then definitely I will ask the cloud provider to give me another server and it will create a new server for me. Okay, इसमें cost effectiveness होती है and it requires minimal upfront investment. That means I do not have to provision the servers earlier than the application. That means मुझे अगर सर्वर चाहिए तो I do not have to own the server or buy it on a physical basis. I can start with a minimum payment and do the deployment. Okay, the famous cloud providers are Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, GCP, and the list goes on. Okay, now let's go for the private cloud server. Okay, so private clouds refers to cloud infrastructures that is dedicated exclusively to a single organization or business. इसका यही है कि अगर ऐसा क्लाउड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जो सिर्फ एक सिंगल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए डेडिकेटेड हो, दैट मीन्स दिस इज प्रॉपरली आइसोलेटेड फ्रॉम अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस एंड यूजर्स. कोई उसमें दूसरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इंटरफेयर नहीं कर सकती. okay? कोई दूसरा बिजनेस भी उसे एक्वायर नहीं कर सकता, because these are resources that are owned by my organization. ठीक है, in this case I do not have the cloud. Okay, I do not have the building. Let's remove this one also and remove this one also. Okay, I just have the data center. This is the data center in my organization. Okay, this is the data center that is acquired by me, or I own this data center, and these servers are not shared. कोई और यूजर जो इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को बिलोंग नहीं करता, it cannot access these resources over the internet. It cannot access these. Okay. ये जो रिसोर्सेज होंगे ये सिर्फ इस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए ही डेडिकेटेड है. Okay. This definitely means the physical hardware are owned by me, and I have invested the upfront payment, a huge upfront payment for these servers. Okay. ये कब काम आते हैं? When I have a strict security and compliance requirements such as government agencies, financial institutions and healthcare providers. जब मेरा डाटा काफी critical and I need some kind of strict and security compliance policies, तो then I can opt for private cloud. ये on premise होता है and we also call it as self hosting. Okay, जिसमें मेरा डेटा किसी और के पास नहीं है. I do not depend on a third party provider. ये सब इसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के पास रहेगा. Okay. Then third one is hybrid cloud. It definitely combines the power of public and private cloud environments, allowing data and application to seamlessly shared between them. Okay. Organization can leverage the scalability and cost effectiveness of public cloud services while retaining sensitive data and workloads on a private cloud. Okay. Let's see for this one. Okay. इसमें same on this one, internet and user also. इसमें I have a data center in our organization. Also, I will use the power of cloud computing or public cloud computing. Okay. So let's see an example for this. Suppose I have some application. This is a web application. Okay. This provides you can say animes. Okay, anime. Okay, animations videos. Okay, and definitely I need some database. Okay, so let's make this one as the database server. Okay, so in this way जो मेरा डेटाबेस होगा वो हैंडल करेगा एक यूजर की प्राइवेट इंफॉर्मेशन. Okay, suppose this is a user which will try to log in to get to this anime website or the application. Okay, for that the user will make the connection to the database server. Sorry, for this that the application comes here, the user is here. Okay, this is the simple model of an application. The user will try to communicate with the anime website, okay, or the anime application through it can use the login by using an encrypted keys or something, the login information. Then it will check the backend database server that we have this user or not. Okay, this database often is owned by the data center as it has some critical information about the user which the organization cannot share. Okay, now if it is validated, yeah, this user is correct, so you can pass the information. In this case the user is authenticated. now अब जो यूजर होगा उसने कोई भी वीडियो सर्च की, then the videos will definitely take a lot of space or storage. तो इसके लिए I will use the cloud power. They have some kind of object storage, you can say. तो क्लाउड की पब्लिकली अवेलेबल स्टोरेज होगी, मैं इसको यूज करूंगा एंड आई विल कनेक्ट दिस टू माय वेब एप्लीकेशन. अब जो भी यहाँ पे मैं वीडियो डिमांड करूंगा दैट विल बी प्रोवाइडेड टू द यूजर. इसमें जो सेंसिटिव डेटा है that is managed by my database server that is located in my organization or in our own data center. Okay, but the video collections or the anime collection is in the public storage, public cloud storage, that can only be accessed through the web application that we have. Okay, this was a scenario for the hybrid cloud. Now hybrid cloud comes with the scalability. Obviously we have the scalability of the storage in the public cloud storage. Okay, now the organization take the benefits of both public and private cloud, optimizing resource utilization and reducing costs. Okay, however, managing and integrating multiple cloud environments can present challenge in terms of complexity, interoperability and data consistency. इसमें जो ये सेटअप है, दिस इज वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स, दिस इज काइंड ऑफ कॉम्प्लेक्स. सो इसको सेटअप करना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है in case of hybrid cloud. That was all for the types of cloud. Thanks.